All right, guys, welcome back to Remotely Wasted. We are here for our week 6 college football predictions. Before we get into that, we got to tally up last week, and I am 0-3.
Boy,
Jaden
let's go.
Jaden won 12.5 to 8.5.
We gotta
Um,
go to out here.
we actually, honestly, we both actually did pretty bad. Um, like I was like going through these games, I was like, okay, FSU, okay, that's a loss. TCO, that's a loss. USC, that's a loss, and we both picked those.
Oof.
Um, there was like a lot of games we both picked, and then I gambled on a few. Like I gambled on Georgia, Bama. I went with Georgia. I gambled on Boston College, Cal. You picked Cal, and then K State, UCF. I want to say like that might have
You
been an
ain't,
upset,
I
but
ain't,
you called K State.
yeah, I would say that's an upset because K-State sucks.
Some of the losses like I like took were fucking close. Like Pitt, Louisville, like that was like a pretty close game. And Mississippi State, I picked Mississippi State against Tennessee, and that was only like a 7 point game.
I really
And
want
I
to go
think
Mississippi
Mississippi
State.
State was like in the lead for most of that. But I'm 0-3. Jaden's 3-0. We're going into week 6. Maybe I could capture my first win of the season.
Is this really? It is
Um,
week 6. Fuck.
yeah,
Like
we
halfway through the
yeah,
season almost.
if you're wondering like why are you guys only like 3 weeks in, we just started this like a few weeks ago. We didn't start it from the beginning of the season. So we didn't do the first like 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, we haven't figured out exactly which games we're gonna do. Um
Let's
like
see. West
like is
Virginia.
BYU West Virginia worth putting on there?
I don't think so. West Virginia's butt, dude. It's 18 and a half.
Yeah, yeah, we could probably skip that one.
Kentucky sucks. Cincinnati any good? What's it looking like? 1.5? This is supposed to be a good
That's a
game.
pretty close game, yeah.
And they're 3-1 and they're at home. Yeah, fuck it, we'll start with this. It's like 50-50 shot.
I've watched Cincinnati play once this year against Nebraska, and I thought they looked pretty good. Sorsby, who I think used to play for Pitt, um, actually played really good.
That sounds about right.
He
They
had
beat
like
Kansas.
400 yards.
They lost to
Um,
Nebraska by 3.
and that was like one of the early games of the season. I'm gonna go. Actually, what's the spread on this?
1.5.
Iowa State,
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Shit. Uh, fuck. I'm gonna go Cincy.
I was thinking about the same thing. Um,
Like the spread's
Iowa
almost like
State's
it's not
really
even
been
worth doing
squeaking
it.
their wins out. I feel like they're due for an upset. They always lose one. Why not they here? I'm gonna go Cincinnati too.
Let's see what else we got here.
Clemson, North Carolina.
I mean, like in terms of matchups, it's not a terrible one.
Oof. North Carolina's they probably get rolled here. There's no way Clemson loses. There's no way they go 1-4, right?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then
North
against
Carolina has looked really bad so far this year.
yeah, there's no it's probably not even really worth doing.
Yeah, it's
Clemson
probably not,
probably they probably
honestly.
come bounce back here. K-State Baylor. I think K-State gets shit on, but it's 6.5. I kind of like.
I almost want to go like I think I'm gonna go Baylor, but K-State covers this
That's
spread.
what I'm like. I think Baylor wins, but does K-State cover?
Because I watched Baylor, play Oklahoma State last week, and they weren't like
Oklahoma State
amazing.
sucks.
Oklahoma State scored like 28 on them, which I thought was kind of concerning, like from Baylor's perspective, or
Hmm.
27 points. Yeah.
K-State barely lost to Arizona, barely lost to Army, barely won North Dakota, barely lost. So like they're barely losing, but can they cover? 'Cause I think I'm gonna take Baylor to win, but can they cover 6.5? It moved up a point. It was 5.5. It's where it opened.
Huh. Interesting.
Hmm. Nah, I don't think they cover. I'm gonna take the
You're
spread for
you're just
Baylor.
going Baylor outright.
Yeah, 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 for both.
All right, let's see. Um, would Oklahoma State Arizona be like a good matchup? Because aren't they both bad? I don't know how bad Arizona is.
It's
No,
20 and a half.
Arizona's good actually. I thought they were
Three
for
and
some reason
one.
I thought they were bad. Getting it mixed up with last year. Texas, Florida. Um,
Ooh, this the worst QB matchup in recent memory.
it's funny that it's
uh,
this crazy because I'm actually
I'm.
taking Florida.
That's what I was about to say. Give me Florida. Fuck. I mean, I think Arch is probably better, but I think Florida's defense is better. They're at home. I wish it was a night game. Um, fuck Lagway, brother, you got just find a little bit of offense, just a
See,
little bit.
my thing with Florida is it's like, yes, they're bad this year, but they're talented enough where they could pull off a game like this.
They almost beat my they lost by 2 scores, but it was really close going into the end of the game. They had the chance. They was driving. They had them on the ropes. They had the momentum. They could have won that fucking game.
I can't
Uh,
wait to see Arch against like this is probably like well, I guess he didn't look good against Ohio State, but this is like the second defense he's played so far this
yeah, it's
year.
the next biggest game, and I mean we said it, or at least I did. I was like Texas gonna lose against the next big team they play, and here it is. So I gotta stick with my word, and I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Florida.
I think like the spread is crazy. I think
I'm just gonna
that
take Florida to
percentage
win.
is crazy. I'm going Florida.
I'm gonna leave the spread alone.
Oh, now Vandy, Alabama is a game.
10.5's a lot. I think Alabama wins. Do they win by 10.5 though? Um, they've only covered that twice. It's Wisconsin, ULM. But they Alabama to win and Vandy to cover. I hope it's a good game. What up?
I I'm going Vandy. Something about Johnny Manziel being in the
I thought
sideline.
I wouldn't be mad if Vanderbilt win or
Something about
wins.
Johnny Manziel being there is like I don't know. I think it's gonna happen. Maybe not though.
All right. You want to do boys? What's this looking like? Ooh, 20 points.
We
Do
don't.
you think Boise can cover? I don't think they can.
I don't. I think Notre Dame probably it'll be like similar to that Arkansas game this past
I
weekend.
agree. I think Notre Dame's heating up. Virginia,
Virginia
Louisville.
Louisville is a
Ooh,
hell of a game.
this
How's
is a
Louisville
hell of
not
a
ranked?
game. That's what I'm saying. The disrespect. You got fucking Notre Dame sitting there 2-2. Give me Virginia. They're underdogs. Give me Virginia. That offense is fucking nasty.
I was saying that like during the game, like Virginia has a like one of the better offenses I've seen in a while. Like
I'm
it's
like a
like a classic
non-top
spread.
school.
Yeah, it's like a classic spread with like some RPO mixed in there.
If their
And
quarterback can stop throwing fucking interceptions, they'd be killing people.
let's see. I don't know
He
much
threw he
about
threw one
Louisville.
he threw one against their NC State game or against the loss to NC State at like late to lose them the game. And then I think he threw two or three against us. I
He
know at
threw
least
three
two.
against Florida State.
So all his
Um,
interceptions are in the last two games. He can run the ball well. Millen Moss is but I watched them play Pitt. They was getting killed by Pitt early. Like they were down like a good bit.
what's the spread again?
It was 17-7 in the second. It was 17-0 going into the second quarter.
Hmm.
And then Louisville was able to rally back. But Pitt sucks. Like they're not good. Pitt's not good. It's
I
seven
don't
and a
know,
half.
man. Okay.
So let me
I
scroll down.
feel like I'm gonna go Louisville just because I feel like Virginia is just one of those annoying teams where they're gonna beat a good team and then the next week they're just gonna shit the bed. That happens a lot.
Have like a hangover game.
And Louisville is also like a pretty tough place to play. Like
Yeah,
they got a
they got
pretty
a good,
crazy crowd.
good
It's like
home
kind of
field.
a smaller field, so like I feel like the sound gets really loud in there because it's a little bit more enclosed. But it could go either way. But I'm gonna go Louisville.
Calling Virginia just because they beat my team last week and they look really good. Um, Washington, Maryland, I think is gonna be good.
I mean, that's a undefeated team versus a team that played Ohio State decent.
Who the fuck Maryland been playing? Beat Wisconsin by 17. What fucking team is this?
Probably some D3 school,
Kill
D2
them.
school.
Give me
Northern
Washington.
Illinois actually isn't terrible. Damn, this is a really close matchup predictor.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna take Washington to win. I'll probably leave the spread alone on this.
I'm gonna go Washington as well, just because they look pretty good against Ohio State. If they, I don't know, like Maryland shouldn't give them too much trouble, but Maryland is at home, so it wouldn't count them out. But I'm gonna go Washington, and that is a long flight for Washington. Let's see, Syracuse SMU, that should be decent,
Syracuse
you would
still they
think.
got a quarterback.
Oh yeah. Um, that's a Texas Tech.
Texas Tech's favored by 10.5. I think Texas Tech wins. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean
I'll,
Houston,
I'll,
like
ta- I'll
honestly, they haven't
I
played
think they
anybody.
I think they cover it too. Give me both.
You think Texas Tech covers?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think so as well. Um, it's not a long drive. I mean, it's not a super long trip. I mean, Texas is a huge state, but it's not super long. And if they flew, it'd be even quicker. Um, it's gonna be a tough game.
Give me the nose, baby.
Can't pick against your own team.
I'm not touching the spread, but give me the nose. I think
Well,
we could it could be a field goal win. It wouldn't cover. I think it could be something. It could go to double.
technically, if you're picking the underdog, you're picking the spread for the underdog.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because it is plus 4.5. So yeah, I'm taking
Yeah.
taking the nose, baby. Hey, it was 6.5 and moved down to 4.5.
Um, honestly, home game for FSU, decent crowd. Offense looked pretty good even in the loss against Virginia. Defense needs some work.
Oh my God, yeah, they did.
Um, Beck is not as mobile as Chandler Morris. Give me FSU, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah, yeah. Our defense ain't stopping shit. 14.5 for Texas A&M, huh? Really? I think I think Mississippi State covers.
Do you
They
think they
might
win?
even.
Do you think they win, or do you think they just cover?
Yeah, fuck it. Give me Mississippi State to win.
I'm going uh I'm going A&M, and I think they cover.
Ah, fuck, it's a night game at A&M. Fuck. Oof.
A&M has a
Up.
very good defense, but Mississippi State has a very good offense.
Yeah. I don't know. That
Matchup of the two.
might be a risky pick there, but mm,
Um,
yeah, Colorado doesn't have a chance.
there's a lot of good matchups, but there's a lot of like,
I think Duke Cal could be good. It's a 3.5. Mm,
I like uh I like Duke here. I watched a little bit of them. Um,
I'm gonna take
not sure
Cal.
how they dropped the Tulane one, because like Tulane's actually not very good. Like looking at it now, Cal's not like Cal's looking pretty solid as well. Good ACC
Give me
matchup. Are you going
give me
Cal?
Cal. Yeah, yep. They gotta fly all the way over there. That's a long flight.
That is true. You're going full East Coast to West Coast. We're sitting at 10 games. We might like
Fuck.
an even 10 we might be able to just leave it at an even 10 this week, because we're really digging in the weeds if we try to push it to 15.
Yeah, it's not a loaded weekend, but there's a lot of good matchups. Like Unfortunately, Thursday's not great. There's nothing great on Friday. I mean, I think BYU West Virginia could be fun, but um, like the 11 slot, K-State Baylor. Yeah, the 11 o'clock slot's a little weak.
Yeah, I mean,
If you maybe want to watch
honestly,
Clemson get upset
I'm either
again,
watching Clemson or
I might watch
I might
Michigan,
tune into
Wisconsin.
Georgia, Kentucky, like because sometimes Kentucky plays
They
Georgia pretty
do.
close. Besides that, like maybe Wake Forest, Virginia Tech at noon. Like that's maybe a decent game.
And
I'm really waiting
then
for 2:30 to hit. That's when all the good games start. Probably watching Florida,
yeah,
Texas,
these
Bama,
two
Vanderbilt. I'm gonna be watching
and
OU
this
as well
one.
because my team plays at the same time. But once I see we're up by like 3 to 4 scores, I'll probably switch to a different game. We play at
Yeah.
3, so I actually get to watch the start of those other games.
So it's three games at 2:30 I'll be watching, and then that'll get me to six for this one. And then these two kick off at 6:30, so I'll be watching, those two games.
I'm just gonna be parked on Florida State, Miami probably, unless it just gets out of hand either way. Then I'll probably switch to a different game. But if it's a close game, I'll probably just keep it
And then
parked on Florida State.
Duke Cal at 9:30. Then
Yeah,
that'll
if
be that's
I'm
like a it's gonna be like a Pac-12 at night type game, I think.
yeah, we'll see how I'm doing. I don't know if it's worth staying up for, but I might
I'll
stay up and
probably
watch it.
I'll be up anyways.
Every time there's a game like that, I'm like, I'm not watching it, and then I end up watching it. It ends up being like an
I
amazing.
mean, it's not a super loaded weekend. And then like let's look at potentials for upsets. Like, you think Georgia could get upset?
Possibly, it's possible.
Iowa
Like
State,
Kentucky's played them close several
Iowa
times.
State definitely.
Yeah, I think Clemson could. I mean, I don't know if it's how much of an upset that is, but
Yeah, Penn
the
State no chance. Texas most definitely. Would you say
um
Vanderbilt beating Alabama would be an upset?
like to me like they're like almost even. Like
I don't think it'd be an upset. I think it'd be a
I
good
think it'll be
win.
an upset to the media, but like
And
I
to
think
the yeah,
to
for
the
sure.
average college football fan that actually is keeping up, no, it's not that big of an upset.
Um, Ohio State's not losing. If we beat Miami, that'd be an upset. That'd be a big upset.
Mississippi State, they could
Mississippi
pull
State beating
that one off.
A&M, that'd be huge. But so there's like really like maybe four potentials for upsets unless somebody just absolutely shits the bed like drastically.
Yeah, like we dropped at Kent State. Like it'd have to be something
It's
crazy.
or like Ohio State to Minnesota. Like, it's not impossible, but it's very, not super likely. So there's really only like four possibles. So it might not be like as exciting of a weekend as it was last week. It's definitely not as stacked of a weekend as it was last week, but some decent stuff in there.
Yep. So I mean that's like kind of our predictions. Not a ton of games to choose from this week compared to last
Yeah.
week. Let us know down in the comments, who do you guys have? Who are you picking? Um and I guess we'll catch y'all predictions next week. See how we did.
All right.